everybody. Hello. Sorry for that little bit of a delay there. I don't know what happened. My stream just suddenly ended and I was like, okay. So we're starting again here. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Let's see. It sounds okay. Music's okay. Okay. Oh, good. Hello, AllieWee99. Hey! Welcome in. How are you doing today? Is it okay if I just call you Allie? We're about to get started with some delicious boys love. Alright, we've been playing this game for a while now. I think we're about to hit an ending, so then we can go through another route. Yep, okay, awesome. Alright. See here, I don't know if you've seen any of this yet. We've reached about half of the gallery so far. I always like looking through here. So here's the king dying, and the middle prince being told that he is going to become king. There's our sassy boy taking over. Hello, Paradot. Welcome in. Hello. How are you doing today? And here's our king telling him to kiss his boot. This is the merchant. This is the knight. This is the clergyman. As you can tell, our lovely king is getting around. So, we didn't get this one. I don't know why. Guess we need to choose different choices next time. But here's why our thumbnail is what it is, because this guy this guy right here is working for, like, well, was working for our older brother who was telling him to try to assassinate us. So that led to our thumbnail. We're collecting these CGs like Pokemon. Yes, we are. The goal is to have all the CGs by the end of the game. But yeah, we still have quite a few to go. And we haven't even hit one ending yet. I think there's like 8 endings, but we did hit a bad end. So we did that on purpose. You know, we had to see if it really was a bad end. And it was. But, alright. Alrighty. I think I've kept you guys hanging long enough. I think we were here, right? Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, it's this one. Last time I started up the wrong save, so that's why I'm a little more... Yay, we're gonna go see our merchant boy. Yay. Alrighty. Alright, everybody, buckle up, grab a plushie, snuggle up, and let's dive on in. I went to the Traders Guild to see how the merchant Gerard fares. Near the table stands the lone merchant as he wraps a few items carefully with a cloth. What might you be doing, Merchant Gerard? Your Majesty, I'm glad you've come to visit, for it's my last night in this kingdom. Oh no. No, don't leave us. Don't leave us, boy. If someone got that bad ending by accident, I give up on you, man. Yeah, I had to work to get that bad ending, didn't I? Oh, why so? I'm a merchant, Your Grace. I have to travel to yet another country to trade. I've run out of goods to sell, so I'll have to acquire more. Huh, I see. May your travels be safe. No! Tell him, he can be our sugar baby and he can stay. Do not fret. I've just received a blessing from a bishop, so I know my journey will be safe. Is it our bishop? Have you ever faced any dangers during one of your travels? I know, right? Yeah. You skyrocketed to #1 bay, and now you're leaving. I know! It's sad. Many a time. Sometimes foreign nations are not too happy to have visitors from other lands. Sometimes, when we have no shelter to sleep under, the wild animals will attack us. Other times, bandits will come and steal all our goods. But those dangers are all worthwhile, for I get to see the world and receive good money. I also get to bring back many marvelous items from different nations that this kingdom has never laid eyes upon. So he is going to come back here. It sounds like he's just going to go gather goods and then come back. He better come back. Can we send a guard with him? Be like, yo, go protect our sugar baby? The merchant goes on and on about his love for his job, which I cannot help but commend. What are in those bags you were packing? Leather and animal skin, your grace. Since our kingdom is known for our wonderful leather, I brought many with me to trade them in another country. As he packs the last of his items, he gazes at me longingly. I'll be journeying through many lands and will be apart from you for many, many days. I see. Dude, say more than just I see. Come on. Okay, since he's leaving, can we bet him? I would not be opposed to that, Peridot. I would not be opposed at all. I think my model just freaked out for a second. Don't worry. I'm just rearranging things. Oh man, my cords are all like tangled up, so this is lovely. Alright. Is that all you have to say, your grace? What would you like to hear out of my lips then, Gerard? I assumed you'd be more sorrowful when you heard of my departure. Sorrow? Would it not be a bad omen if I were to be sad? Maybe so. He wanted us to care. He wanted us to care. We do care, baby. He's just emotionally constipated. But will you be missing me, your grace? Perhaps. The trader then takes my hand before bringing it to his lips. But I'll be missing you greatly, your grace. Thank the heavens for bringing you to me this very night. Thank the heavens that I can see your face one last time before I go on my journey. Lost in each other's eyes, the two of us never look away from each other. You'll be missed, Merchant Gerard. Yay! We confessed that we will actually miss this little okay, what's a good word? I cannot wait for your return. It may be weeks, or it may be months, but I shall always wait for you. And when I return, I promise to bring you the greatest gift your eyes have ever laid upon. The greatest gift would see you return to me live. That shall happen, no doubt, for my will to live is as strong as a shield. A strong will is good, but does not mean you'll be free from danger. Are you perhaps bringing any guards on your journey? Yes, I am. They're costly to hire, so I'm traveling with a caravan. Do not be a miser when it comes to your safety, Merchant Gerard. Bring more guards with you to ensure more protection. All shall be fine, your grace. But it pleases me to hear how you worry for me so. The merchant bites his lips as he stares directly at me. Silently at me. Your Majesty, may I hold you in my arms? I would like to embrace you once before I leave. Without saying anything back, I pull Merchant Gerard into my arms as I embrace him tightly. He closes his eyes as he wraps his arms around me. We didn't get a CG! I want a CG! Your body is warm, my lord. With this warmth, you also have warmed my heart. All the more reason to return safely and quickly, for I shall give you more embraces to come. That would be lovely. For once, I'm eager for my return to see how you will greet me. After my visit that night, Merchant Gerard left for his travels with the caravan. The kingdom will be more quiet without him. No! No! I mean, you can't expect much emotion. He executed his brother 10 minutes ago. Okay. Okay, you're right there. But then we got snuggles and hugs from our little brother, who's like the sweetest little thing on the planet. Kiss, kiss, kiss. I know, we need a kiss. We didn't get one. I call shenanigans. Top 10 anime betrayals. No CG. Yeah, that would have been a perfect place for a CG, okay? You cannot tell me otherwise. I wanted to see him hug him. Nah. Bro, what? Yeah, we... Merchant's my favorite, okay? Merchant's my favorite of all the boys. And I'm like, But from what I'm gather, each of them have like a different chapter we can go after, so... I wonder how long Merchant Gerard's journey will take. But I yearn to see his face at this present moment, though it has not been a day since his departure. To take my mind off the man, I focus on my kingdom. In the midst of my kingly duties, a messenger barges into the grand hall. My lord, I bear bad news. Well then, speak. The king of Ulric is enraged with you, my lord. They have found out that you have commanded the mercenaries to attack their merchants. No, we didn't. After the many goods that the mercenaries have looted, the king of Ulric seeks revenge. And now they're doing the same to our traders. An eye for an eye, is it? Oh, didn't we block the road? I think we ended up blocking the road so that they couldn't come and trade in our kingdom because they're being little jerks to us. The missed opportunity is hurting me. For my visual novel, I ended up drawing 3 CGs for one scene. I might as well make a manga. That is a lot of CGs for one scene, and I know that people are going to eat it up. That is lovely. Like, for key moments... Okay, we're getting on a tangent. I am easily distractible for anybody who doesn't know yet. I think, like, for key moments, it's important to have a CG. Because, one, it shows exactly what you're picturing, and also, it always makes me so happy to see, like, artwork of the scene. And how the dev and the artist portrayed it. It's pretty. It's like right there would have been a perfect time for a CG. He pulled him into his arms because he's departing for several days. It's like, you know, seeing your loved one off to war or whatever they did in the ancient days. You know, like here, take what was it? What they called? Take my handkerchief. Take my handkerchief. You know, type moments. So yeah. It's gonna be amazing seeing all your CG. So keep going and add them in where you feel is perfect, or where you want to add them in. It's your game. You can do what you want. But I would also love to see you making a manga too. So that's up to you. All right. I guess we better get back on track, right? An eye for an eye, is it? I did not think that the enemy would find out about my plans. This morning, the guards from Ulric attacked a caravan and just left from Lavaris and looted them. A caravan, you said? Oh no, it better not be our boys. He just left. I think back to last night where I'd sent Merchant Gerard off before his travel. Since he departed then, Could it be his caravan that was attacked? I feel my heart pound as I ponder the grave news. How many caravans departed from Leverage yesterday? As far as I can tell, only one. No! No, our boy's in trouble. Are they alive? Are they dead? Okay, we need to saddle up. Saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. Okay, we need to saddle up our horse or carriage or whatever and go ourselves, okay? We need to go rescue our boy. No, it cannot be. Are there any fatalities? We have not heard. My hands start to tremble as I fear for the worst. I shall not sit still. We must act right away. Call in the cavalry. We shall be leaving immediately to find that caravan and rescue those merchants. Yes! Yes, go after our boy. Tell the commander that I shall be leading this search. But, my lord, you should not travel there, for it is not safe for a king. The enemy could be anywhere. Like we freaking care. We gotta go save our boy. Okay, we gotta do it directly. I do not care. Even if they ambush us, we shall fight back. In anger, I slam my fist against a pillar. Damn those Ulric scoundrels. This is the most emotional I've seen our king show. Yes! Yes, exactly. He's normally like, oh, well, oh, my father died, and my brother wanted to murder me. Okay. Wow, I just chopped off my brother's head. Fantastic. And then we're like, excuse me. You mean my merchant? My merchant sugar baby best boy who's not done anything wrong in his life was the only one that left the city yesterday, and apparently the only one that got attacked, and he could be injured or dead. Let me go chop some people's heads off, okay? I am going myself. Like, hell, you're gonna stop me, boy. Get out of the way. Yeah, the king's just like, I'm going myself. You can either lead, follow, or get out of the way. After carrying my sword with me, I mount on a horse. With my cavalry behind me, we travel with haste. I ride with my men on our horsebacks as we leave our home territory. Oh no. I just realized while we didn't get the CG before we left, we're gonna get a CG now, aren't we? I think we are. I hope it's not a bad one. With the directions given to us, we head straight for our destination. Oh, that was another arrow. On the way, I hear an arrow whiz past me, so I turn my head around to look. Out on the horizon, I see a few Ulric men marching towards us. The enemy is here. Draw your weapons. While I'm about to take out my own sword, a knight grabs my hand. You must not be injured, your majesty. Please stand back. So be it. I shall leave this to you. Why didn't we bring our knight boy? Siegfried? I think his name was. Staying hidden on the sidelines, I watch as my men fend off the enemy. Swords clash as the soldiers fight valiantly against one another. Soon we emerge victorious, for the opposing army was unprepared and small. How many boys did we bring? Move, we're fighting for our bay. Yes, we are. Even though there are no fatalities from our side from the battle, my men receive a few minor wounds. My lord, all is well. We can now continue our search for the caravan. Good, then let us make haste. I gently hit the horse with my heels to get moving. With my men following behind me, we gallop down the road. How are we supposed to smooch a merchant when our knight is watching? Okay, true. That's a very valid point from leaving him. Leaving him at the castle. We're like, okay, we got it. We got to keep our boys separated, okay? We can't let one get jealous of the other. Not long after, we stop in our tracks when we see broken carts littered all over. Spread across the dirt paths were many injured merchants. Tend to the wounded at once. Yes, Your Majesty. And if you see a redhead, report to me directly. I jumped down from my horse and searched frantically for Merchant Gerard. Are you okay? Are you okay, baby? You okay? Then I finally see on the ground there lay a wounded man with his ever so familiar red hair. Merchant Gerard! I kneel on the dirt path as I thoroughly search his body for injuries. He has been badly beaten, but fortunately there's no blood. There could be eternal blood? The merchant slowly blinks as he stares at me. Okay, he's alive. I didn't know if that was the death stare there or not, but he's alive. He's alive. Our boy's alive. Your Grace. My eyes are tricking me. Am I in a dream? Or perhaps I'm in heaven. Stop speaking and save your injury. Save your energy, Merchant Gerard. Your voice. How is it that the pain finally leaves my body after hearing your voice? I'm glad you're here, Your Grace. Looking at his battered face, anger begins to boil in my blood. I will make those Valak scoundrels pay for what they have done for you. Guards, tell the rest of the army back at the castle to prepare for battle. We are going to Then I feel the merchant pull his hand on my clenched fist. Do not be so enraged, Your Grace, for I'm still alive. You're a wise man. You know better than to act recklessly while anger consumes you. Think first. My body relaxes as his words seep into my ears. You're right, Merchant Gerard. I shall not let the anger control me. After taking a deep breath, I feel myself calming down as I think about my next move. I let out a grunt as I pick up the merchant in my arms. Guards, is there an inn nearby? Yes, there's one not far from here if we go north. Then let us head there at once. Carry the injured and let us take them back to shelter. Yes, Your Grace. Boy, you are not allowed to leave the kingdom no more. You are staying here. You are staying here for us. So this is what they were saving the CG for. I hate it. At least he's alive. I mean, he's super beat up, but at least he's alive. Hello, Okapi Flower. Welcome in. Hello, how are you today? By the way, what happened to my merchant, Gerard? Where was his energy when he found out the steward killed his dad? I mean, he didn't really care. He didn't care. What happened to Merchant Gerard? Our merchant had run out of things to sell, so he was like, okay, well, you know, I'm going and I'm gonna trade in other surrounding countries so I can have more stuff to bring back for our country to sell. And the day he left, the freaking day he left, our like rival, you know, the country that we absolutely hate, Ulric or whatever, attacked the merchants. And our king was like, you know what? And we saddled up to go make sure Gerard was safe. And of course, his caravan got attacked. So he got beat up by the opposite, by a, oh my god, I can't speak today. He got beat up by an opposing country, and the king is like really wanting to go to war. He's like really wanting to go to war to revenge his beloved little sweet baby merchant. Arriving at the inn, I purchased all the empty rooms to put the wounded merchants to rest. Meanwhile, all my soldiers rest outside to guard us. After placing Merchant Gerard on one of the beds, I sat by his side to watch him sleep. Okay, is the audio too loud, guys? Okay, I was turning it down a little bit. It sounds really loud for me. After placing Merchant Gerard on one of the beds, I sat by his side to watch him sleep. He must have fallen asleep on the way here. The merchant's shirt was taken off as ointment was carefully applied to his wounds. Luck is on his side, for he's not as battered as his fellow travelers. I brush my hand across the merchant's hair as the strands slip through my fingers. Nope. Okay. Good. Rest well, Merchant Gerard. My touch seemed to have awoken the man from his slumber as he pries his eyes open. Oh, look. Oh, he's got... Oh, yeah, there's a bruise. There's a bruise. There's a bruise. After seeing my face, he holds my hand and smiles. Your Majesty, it's a blessing to see you as soon as I open my eyes. I must be in heaven. You are not dead, Merchant Gerard. I know, but His Grace is an angel who has descended from above to come save me. I let out a sigh, shaking my head. Did I not tell you to bring enough guards with you on your travels? Why did you not heed my warning? Yes, but during my previous journeys, I've never been attacked to this scale. Perhaps I'm partly at fault, for your merchants were caught in a feud between the King of Ulric and I. At least we get to see him with his hair down. Yes, we do. Look how long his hair is. Hey, pretty boy. Perhaps I am to blame for your wounds. I do not blame you, Your Grace. It is the enemy who harmed me, not you. But is the enemy still here? Do not worry, my army has fended them off. I see. Your army is strong and able to defeat 100 men. 100? We only faced a few. The enemy may have retreated. There was 100 people just chilling on the road and attacked these merchants? What the crap? That is not cool. That is not cool. My goodness. Or perhaps they're still in this territory. We cannot stay in this inn for long then. We shall leave for Lavarius when the sun rises tomorrow, as we wait for the wounded to rest during the night. They had a whole uni classroom attack this man. Don't worry, my Gerard. We will protect you at all costs and no matter what, cause I love you so much. Yeah, we are going to protect our baby, okay? One way or another, we're protecting him. He hasn't tried to kill us in the middle of the night with a knife that our brother gave him, has he? No. Am I sipping tea at the moment? Yes, I am. But this is our baby. We're going to protect him. We cannot stay in this inn for long then. Oh, we already read this. You are coming back to the kingdom with me. Yes. Well, all our goods have been stolen. Well, there's no use in me continuing my travel. So yes, I'll return with you, Your Grace. Good. During our talk, a grin never leaves the merchant's face. It is odd to see a man who's been injured badly smile so brightly. I smile, for I'm glad you are my savior, Your Majesty. This boy has it bad for us, and I am here for it. To leave the kingdom and come all this way for a merchant such as I. My heart is bursting with joy to know that you care about me so. You should not be happy. You should feel guilt, for it is because of you that the king is absent from the kingdom of Lavarius. I did not know I hold such power to influence the king. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, for it hurts my wounds. Then I shall laugh for you instead. Please do. Anything that comes out of your lips is finer than a tune from a flute. This boy, his words are like honey. He is so good at this. I must ask you, why do you continue praising me even when you're not selling your goods to me? Because these praises are not deception to persuade you in any way. These praises come from the bottom of my heart. Pleased by the response, a hearty laugh escapes from my throat. Enough talking. You should rest your body to feel better tomorrow. Then I shall sleep soon. But, my lord? Yes? Will you stay in the room to rest with me? There's no better bed in this commoner's inn, so I might as well stay with you. I give you my thanks, your majesty. I feel as though my wounds will heal better in your presence. I may be king, but I have no magic. After speaking with the merchant, I lie on the other bed as I put my eyes to rest. Aww. Damn, he's smiling. The king is actually acting like a normal human being. This merchant should put this on his resume. I can fix him. He should. We've had more reaction out of the merchant than we have the other ones. Like, the merchant has given more reaction to the king. Don't worry, my beloved Gerard. I will give you all my love so you can get better soon. Aww. We will let him get better, and then we will never let him leave the kingdom again. The birds chirp as I wake from my deep slumber. The bed was not as pleasant as the one in my chamber, but I had a pleasant rest. Oh, he's all decked back up again. Good morrow, your grace. I turned my head to see Merchant Gerard, who is now dressed. How do you fare? As fine as the finest jewelry in my possession. With excitement, the merchant raises his arms proudly. Then he lets out an agonizing groan as he puts his arms back down. Boy! Boy, you were trying to show off that you were better, and you just made it clear you're not. You're not better at all. Oh my gosh. Never mind. I do not fare well. My body is still in pain. I let out a cackle as I watched the merchant arch his back in pain. You laugh while I'm hurt, but my laughter is filled with concern for you. I finally get up from my bed as I open the door to our room. Our room! Now that the wound has been rested, let us waste no more time and make haste, for the enemy may be near. Let us return home, Merchant Gerard. Yes, your grace. I walk in the front with Merchant Gerard by my side. The injured merchants ride on horseback, and those who are vigorous use their feet. Your grace, it brings me great joy to travel with you. Walking on this path is more peaceful than strolling on the streets, is it not? No, for the streets of my kingdom belong to me. To stand on neutral territory feels unsettling. Ah, I see. I'm a free spirit who likes to roam around, so I do not understand you, your grace. I do not understand you either. Why travel when I can stay in the safety of my castle? But I do somewhat enjoy the stroll with you, Merchant Gerard. A grin spreads all the way to his ears as he takes my hand in his. Then, shall we travel around the world together one day? We shall roam various lands and seas. And where shall you be taking the king that will make up for making him absent for his kingdom for days? A sigh escapes from the merchant's lips as he lets go of my hand. At times, how I wish you were a commoner, your grace. You cannot travel with me. I cannot go to the castle to speak to you whenever I wish, unless I ask for permission. I cannot greet you with a hug as friends do. Must there be an abundance of rules? I cannot act freely, for I am the king. And Merchant Gerard, you sound as if you're conspiring to dethrone the king since you so badly wish me to be a commoner. No, your grace, please forgive me. I'm not committing treason. I smirk as I watch the merchant frantically deny his words. But in the end, I shall endure those strict rules for the person whom I love. You say it as though loving a king is a pain. Well, it is. But there's one great thing I am grateful for since you are the king. And that is... your money. Of course. He likes his money. Merchant Gerard, shall I leave you behind and bar you from ever entering the kingdom? Wait. I gestured grace. As we continue on the way, the merchant's gaze never leaves me. Since you saved me, I would like to give you a gift in return, your majesty. I shall present to you my finest treasures that I possess. They are so fine that I do not even sell them. But since you are my savior, I wish to give them to you. So, what would you like? The finest silk? The brightest jewel? The heaviest gold? All that I want from you is your heart, Merchant Gerard. Oh, he made a blush. Huh. But you already have that, your grace. The two of us shared a hearty laugh as we returned to our kingdom. Chapter 12. I think there's at least 14 chapters. I roam the streets in the morning to see how the kingdom fares. Ever since the dispute on the trade route, tensions between the kingdom of Lavarius and Valric has been up high. I open my ears to hear what the people have to say, but they seem to go about their merry way. Only a few soldiers speak, concerned that a war might be starting. We were like a hairpin trigger away from war starting. Remember, he's like, we're preparing for war, and the merchant stopped him. He's like, no, think about it. Think about it. Perhaps it is for the best that peace oversees the country and not fear. Out of the corner of my eye, I see a bright green cape that catches my attention. Oh, there's our little knight. When I turn to look, I see my knight speaking to the Duke of Fairman. Uh-oh. You must be haughty now that you've served the king, but not I. I will never get caught in the vines of arrogance. And yet, you do not kneel when you're speaking to a man as great as I. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let me just move that over a little bit. There we go. My princess dress color for this game is white and pink. Cute, right? Yeah, that's a nice combination. And yeah, you do not speak to a man as... Oh my gosh, this guy. Please forgive me. The Duke kicks his shin, causing the knight to kneel on the ground with his head lowered. Oh no. Off with his head! Off with his head. He touched our knight. Off with his head. Hello, Morrow Cat. Welcome. Finally, you show some respect. Remember, your knights are nothing but dogs to your lord, so behave like one. This infuriates me as I refuse to stand by and watch. I march towards the two before holding the knight to help him stand back on his feet. Sir Siegfried, you shall kneel for no other man than I. My lord, he didn't mean to kneel. He didn't mean to kneel. He was freaking kicked in the shin. Hi, but he is a duke. Yeah, this guy's a duke. And this is a knight, but we've already told him that he's under nobody but us, and apparently this guy didn't get the memo. This is the former guy. This guy used to be his lord before we got him to give him to us. So this is a little horrible piss baby. We don't like him. With displeasure written across my face, I turned to the Duke of Fairman. Duke, what might you be doing to my knight? Your Majesty, I have come to greet Sir Siegfried and see how he fares, that is all. Well, I wish for you to never speak with my knight, for he is now mine, not yours. Please forgive me. I will, as long as you stay away from this man. Yes, Your Majesty. Now go. Be on your way. Yeah, I better not see you again. You better not come sniffing around my knight anymore. Your head can join my brother's. Okay, sorry. Though knights are royals, why is he so awful? Actually, this knight didn't even come from a noble family. He was a commoner, I think. And so he was lower down, but he serves us now, okay? He should get some more respect. I leave for 5 minutes and the knight is on his knees. After bowing to me, the Duke of Farman quickly leaves my sight. Sir Siegfried? Yes, my lord? Why did I find you speaking to the Duke? Do you wish to return to him? Or perhaps you are conspiring against me? None of the above, my lord. I happened to cross him at random since luck mocks me. I did not wish to speak to him, but fate brings him to me. I see. My lord, you have my gratitude for coming to my aid, for I cannot bear listening to that man speak. Had it not been for you, I would have to endure more of the Duke's upsetting words. I would have to endure all of his anger rising within me. All this anger rising within me. Look at our king. Look at our king. Look at his little expression. He's becoming so soft. I am loving this. He was such a little a little uptight jerk at the beginning, and now he's getting compassion. He's getting more compassionate. That's lovely. He's got some character development going on. I feel bad for my knight, boy. He's getting his heart stepped on twice. Aww. Yeah, that is right. He did fall in love with a girl, and the girl married the Duke. And then he had to watch them all the time. Then I'm glad I came to your side, for I do not wish to see a scowl on your handsome face. The knight now appears bashful. Oh yeah, he's blushing! As he shyly shakes his head. My lord, I am far from handsome, for I have a hideous scar across my face. And that scar shows your bravery from the battles you have fought. It is not hideous, for it makes you appear more gallant, Sir Siegfried. A charming man such as you should hold your head up proudly. Your words bring me great pleasure, my lord. You are too kind. I only speak the truth. As the two of us go on our way back to the castle, the knight gazes at me questioningly. I heard about the tension between our kingdom and Ulric. Joke's on you, I'm into scars. Well, this should be your favorite one, right? Right? I think this is the only one of our love interests that have a scar, or a visible scar at this point. I hear about the tension between our kingdom and Ulric. Yes, the future is looking quite grim. Are we going to war, my lord? A hot scar? See? Maro's in the same boat as you, Ohilia. Hey, Okapi Flower. Thank you for your questions. Those are really nice. But I would like it if you would stop asking if I was a princess. Sparrow is a male. I am a bird boy. So, I would appreciate if you stop asking that stuff. I really encourage you to ask questions though. Don't feel bad. But, I am a male, so please chill with that. Are we going to war, my lord? I cannot say, but it's very possible. Deep in thought, the knight stares up the sky. A thought has been bothering me, my lord. Pray, tell me what bothers you then. I went hunting in the forest this very morning. Oh? And what did you catch? Not an animal, but a prophecy. On the way, I met an old hag who looked at me and told me that my death is near. Oh no. Oh no. The Witch of the Waste. No! And I wonder if she speaks the truth. Oh, dude. Dude. I don't think this kingdom has magic. Right? Right? This is a non-magical kingdom. I don't remember any magic actually taking place here. So, she's just in your head. She is like messing with your head. Oh no, that's gonna mess him up. Do not believe in witches, Sir Sigfrid, for they speak nothing but blasphemy. But, my lord, I cannot help but wonder, if we do go to war, would I die on the battlefield? Maybe it's time for the heavens to finally take me. My fist clenched as I think about the knight's grim fate. Do not speak of such ill omens, Sir Sigfrid. You will not die. Hearing my raised voice, the knight bows apologetically. Ha ha! Oh! I found a a spelling error. It's night, but it's supposed to have a K in front of it. Please forgive me, my lord. I do not wish for you to be upset by my words. We are upset. We almost lost one of our boys, and now you got like bad omen for you dying too. We are upset. Dude, do you want to become my personal guard so you don't go to war? Oh my gosh. Raise your head, Sir Sigfrid, and do not put the words from that old hag in your thoughts. Yes, Your Majesty. In silence, we return to the castle. I pace the grand hall back and forth as I ponder about the future of the kingdom. And the future of our boys, right? Ah, my tea's getting cold. I need to, like, keep up with drinking it. Do I ease the tensions with the kingdom of Ulric? Or do I go to war? Provoking them is no longer an option. While lost in my thoughts, the door to the grand hall burst open. In comes the messenger with fear in his eyes. The Ulric army has been sighted not far from our land, my lord. They are marching towards us with haste. For them to be taking this approach, their king wastes no time. Order our soldiers to prepare for battle at once. Yes, my lord. Let us make haste. Well, we didn't have to choose there. While the messengers leave to inform the army, my body suddenly freezes as I remember Sir Sigfrid's prophecy. Will he surely die on this battlefield? No. Why am I believing in the words of an old hag? But I cannot help but feel concerned. Nevertheless, I should go see him before he goes to war. I'll walk out of the grand hall to head straight for the garrison where Sir Sigfrid lives. Oh, look! His simple little quarters. In this chamber, I see the knight putting on his armor. Nah. You need to guard the castle. You need to stay here and guard the castle. My lord, what brings you here? To see you, of course, Sir Sigfrid. It brings me great joy to be graced by your presence once again, my lord. I do not know how many days I may be on the roads or in the war. I do not know if my life will be taken away. Therefore, I thank the heavens I'm able to see you one last time before I go. No! This is very, very parallel with what happened with our merchant boy. We're having flashbacks. One last time. That is a bad omen you are bringing to yourself. Do not speak of such things. Yes, my lord. But I do not know if I will return to you alive. I believe that you will, Sir Siegfried. Have faith in yourself and in the heavens to protect you. No! Yes, my thoughts exactly, Morrow. Yes, my lord. The knight takes my hand to give it a kiss. I have to be going, my lord, for the army awaits my arrival. Till we meet again. Yes, I'll await your return however long it may take. Then the knight leaves, along with the rest of the army to go to war. In the coming days, my heart is filled with concern. It has been hard to eat or sleep, for I worry for my army. More so, I worry for my dear knight. My army has the best armory and weapons, so we shall be victorious. There's nothing to be concerned about. As much as I try to console myself, there's still doubt deep within me. I look out the window to see the cloudy skies. Why must today be a dark day? The messenger runs into the grand hall with a grim look on his face. Oh no. My lord, I bring news. The man grows quiet as he silently stares at the floor, which only makes me impatient. Well, do not just idly stand there. Tell me the news. The lips of the messenger quivers as he opens his mouth. Our army has been defeated? As if my soul has been taken out of my body, my eyes widen in shock. Oh no, are we getting a bad end? Are we getting a bad end? Oh no. My whole world turns dark at that very moment. There it is. The news I have been dreading. What are the casualties? All of our soldiers have been killed by the enemy. No. That means Sir Siegfried is long gone. My face turns pale as I look at my trembling hands. These hands of mine will no longer be able to touch him again. I had to close my eyes to stop my tears from escaping. Why does the news of his passing hurt so badly when I felt nothing while I watched my father die on his deathbed? That's an important question. But if our army's defeated, does that mean we're about to be overthrown? I think I messed up, guys. I think I messed up. I should have been nicer to our armies in the petitions, right? Right? Why does it feel as though I had been stabbed through my heart? How I cherished my dear knight so. Why? Why did my army have to lose? I assume it's due to our soldiers having no morale. Sorry, oh my gosh. See, our merchant has a lot of morale, so yay, he won. Oh, it has to be at least halfway to not get a bad ending. Oh no. That means we're gonna get a very bad ending for the poor bishop. So we got a good thing for okay, wow, my brain's not braining. We got a good outcome for the steward, and we got a good outcome for the merchant, but looks like we're gonna get bad endings for our other boys. Nah. Oh, that's okay, Okapi. But you can still, like, You can still tell me what color you would like and stuff like that. That's amazing. Damn. Well, we're definitely not getting the church, but they should have better options. Well, I guess, well, we can always go back and get the different ones later, but this is not looking good. They did not carry courage or hope since the start of the battle. I have been neglecting the needs of my soldiers? I am afraid so. And now it's too late. My lord, the enemy draws near. They're already in our territory. It appears as though they're heading straight for the royal palace. You should run far from this land, for I fear that the Valak army wishes to kill you and take over our kingdom, my lord. No, I will not run and leave my people be. Then you might die. I have no right to stay alive when I have let my soldiers die. My lord, you are our king. You must stay alive. We also need to go pick up our baby brother and take him with us so he doesn't get killed. I do not think I will live no matter what I do. I feel hopeless. Is this how my soldiers felt before they passed away bravely during the battle? I beg of you, have hope, my lord. No. I do not think our remaining defenses within the castle would be enough to stop the Valak army. Then what shall we do? Tell the servants of the castle and the people of the kingdom to hide and stay safe. What about you, my lord? I shall stay here and wait for the enemy. But if the king is dead, our enemy might give mercy to the people of this kingdom. For it is for the sake of my people I will gladly hand over my life. I have made a great mistake, and this is the price I have to pay. I understand, my lord, if that is what you wish. Farewell. I messed up. I messed up pretty epically. Then the messenger leaves my sight as he goes into hiding. Now alone in the grand hall, I sit on my throne as I wait my death. Soon I hear the cries of the enemy soldiers marching into the castle. I close my eyes as I wonder if the outcome would be different if I looked over the army and built up their morale. The door is kicked open as the enemy soldiers march in. I lower my head in defeat, as there is nothing that can be done. Oh no! Prophecy achieved the knight's bad ending. Oh no! No! A spear then pierces through my chest as sharp pain spreads across my body. Blood drips from the wound as life flashes before my eyes. Then I remember precious memories I had shared with my dear knight. Even though through this unbearable pain I managed to smile. Perhaps now I'll be able to see you again, Sir Siegfried. I pray that you are waiting for me in heaven. Bad ending! Low morale! So if we do pick the knight, we will die. I think this is weird, but I think there's different chapters about after. Okay, hang on. Let me pull this back up. It's like different chapters are about different people. Kind of like the last chapter was focused on the merchant, and then another chapter was focused on let's see. Chapter 2, Bishop, the merchant. I think different chapters are focused on the different ones. Because apparently we only work on morale up till like chapter 7. Then past that, I guess, whatever like points we got towards them. Okay, it says like plus 1 point, so I'm guessing like our answers can actually help the morale and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Because it's not telling me the endings or nothing on this walkthrough. It's just telling you which one gets you points. Because I decided to pull that up. Okay, restart chapter with a handicap. What is the handicap? I don't see what the handicap is. So it's bad they're giving... It's so bad they're giving us a handicap, yeah. Well, what's a handicap? We were already very, very, very in the hole with morale. I don't see how this will do anything. We're still under halfway. They added points for the night. They did? But it's still not halfway. Do I have to keep doing this? This is interesting. Okay, I clicked a little too fast through there because for some reason my brain registered that it said my dignity as a virgin. I know it didn't say that, but that's what my brain read. I'm so sorry. What? Okay, wait. Wait. What? What happened? I thought this was the same. My dignity as a knight, my pride. They will be in... I can't go back any farther. They will be in ruins if I do not fight. Tears begin to well in my eyes as I grow more fearful of a grim future. But I do not want you to die on the battlefield, Sir Siegfried. That prophecy is beginning to bother me so. Reading too much Omegaverse, Sparrow. You can't prove anything. You can't prove anything. No. But I do not want you to die on the battlefield, Sir Siegfried. That prophecy is beginning to bother me so. Do not fret, my lord. All will be fine. Please allow me to go to battle. Why can you not stay and defend the castle instead? Oh, so that is an option. You know, I did talk about that, so it's fun that they're saying it now. Because I am no foot soldier, nor a castle guard, but a knight. I have been knighted for my bravery. Therefore, I have to continue to prove my courage. I grit my teeth, upset he will not give in to my order. Then, I have no choice but to refrain you by force. Okay, I think... Okay, I think our points went up a little because it's almost halfway now. Or it is halfway. Yeah, I think it's halfway. It boosted us to halfway. So, we were down here before, and now they boosted us a bit. So, we are obsessed enough with him and have enough points that we don't want him to go into battle and possibly die. So, don't need you to do that on your own. Yeah. I grabbed the knight's sword before stabbing him right through his arm. My lord, why? Because I do not want you to leave my side. You have to stay in the castle, for that is my royal decree. Hearing the knight grunt in pain hurts my heart, but this has to be done. You will not die from this wound, Sir Siegfried, for I did not strike a vital spot. But, since you are wounded, you will be forced to not join the war. You will not be able to pick up your sword for a while. As blood gushes from his wound, the knight weakens. Is this what they meant by handicap? They took it literally, yep. You will now be safe with me. Let us evade this death prophecy of yours. Then the army leaves for battle without Sir Sigfrid. I called the royal physician to get the knight's injury treated at once. Honey is used to disinfect the wound. During the whole process, the knight grumbles in agony as the needle goes through his flesh to stitch the wound. It hurts me to put him through this pain, but it has to be done. Finally, a moist mixture of herbs is applied on top of the wound to aid with the healing process. When Knight Sigfrid's injuries are properly taken care of, the physician leaves the garrison. How do you fare? I feel well, my lord. But my heart feels heavy knowing that the army has left without me. After taking a few steps towards the knight, I hold his hand. Are you perhaps enraged with me for stopping you? I will never be angry with you, my lord, for I have seen everything. Your eyes that are well for me. Your lips that tremble for me. How can I be upset when I have seen how much you worry for me? But I do feel guilty to have put you through this. Do you feel as though you lost dignity as a knight by not going to war? No. Because if I refuse to join the battle, I'm a disgrace. But now that I have been forced not to join due to my wounds, it does not hurt my pride, for it's out of my will. He's like, well, I thought about it. You stabbing me was not a bad thing. Good. But I wonder how our soldiers will fare at the moment. Will we emerge victorious? We got a 50-50 shot at this point. I've taken care of the soldiers well, so I believe they will fight bravely. You have a lot of trust in the army. Yes, I trust they will bring us victory. And I shall believe the same. The knight purses his lips as he looks away from me. Though, there's one thing that upsets me. Just one? And that is, I'm not able to fight for you, my lord. How can I be your sword when I'm wounded in bed? You can be our sword in a different way. Yeah. Sir Sigfrid, you do not need to be my sword, for you are my armor. The armor that holds and protects me. Then, may I hold you, my lord? You may. He wraps his uninjured arm around me before pulling me into his embrace. The next few days, I visit Sir Sigfrid every day to see how he fares. Since his wound is slightly healed, he is able to move his arms a little more, but I still forbid him from using the sword. On this day, I take a stroll with the knight. They're at war, and we're just out here taking strolls. We're like, we're good. Yes, you could be the bottom. Yeah, we got this. It saddens me I've not been able to train. Take this time to rest well, Sir Sigfrid. But I've already lain on my bed for days. You can lay there a few more days, Though I cannot properly rest, for I worry for the army. Have you received any news on how they fare? No, not yet. But you do not need to fret, Sir Sigfrid. Believe in your fellow soldiers. Yes. We pause in our tracks when we see a couple of guards gossiping. I hear Sir Sigfrid did not go to battle. Did he perhaps wound himself on purpose so he cannot hold his sword? Maybe so, but our king is too kind to him. A knight like Sir Sigfrid is a disgrace to run away from war. He should be punished. Perhaps the king is kind, for he has been charmed by the knight. It must be so, since the king visits him every day. To charm the king, that is a dirty act for a gallant knight. Beside me, Sir Sigfrid had his head lowered as he hears this. Even though it is my doing that stopped him from going to war, his reputation is being soiled in front of our very eyes. Remember, there is no internet, so sitting is hell. when you had no power and no data on top of that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for you guys who didn't know, literally over the weekend from Friday until early Monday, I had no power. We had no power here because a storm knocked down a tree and knocked out our power. And because we were the only one affected, the other people that, the big groups of people were being tended to first. So I went 74 hours without power. I understand going stir crazy, okay? I know this night is probably going very stir crazy. It sucks. I hope no flood. Yeah, where I'm at, we didn't get affected by the flood, but just like a county over they're completely wiped out. Like they had a catastrophic dam failure and it just has destroyed complete towns. So I'm safe. My area didn't experience the flood, but like the next one over did, and they're like wiped out. And the next state over has really been wiped out. Fael, if you were a prince, you would be the cutest prince in the whole kingdom. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you. That is really sweet, Okapi Flower. Thank you. Right now, we're a king. Dealing with our poor prince. We need to go over there and put those guards on their place, okay? Be like, listen, if you're gossiping, here's you the correct info to gossip. Yeah, no power for 74 hours also meant no tea for 74 hours, okay? I may or may not have had, like, double the normal amount of tea when we got power back. I'm like, I deserve this. I was like, I deserve this. Okay, I guess I need to switch to water. Hang on, let me see. Okay, there we go. It's okay, Maro Cat. Why does he choose the worst moments to not say off with your head? I know, right? But our king, have you noticed? He is like so much more mellow and sympathetic now. The beginning of it, he was like, I should take everybody's head off. How dare he look at me like that? Now he's just like, oh no. Oh no. How my poor boy. He has grown so much, and I appreciate that. You can, like, visibly see how much he has changed since chapter 1. It is my fault for ruining your reputation. No, it is fine, my lord. My pride is not about what others think of me. My pride is about how I feel about myself. And your feelings towards me are the only feelings in the world that matter to me. Even as he says this, I can tell he is somewhat uneasy by the gossip. Now enraged, I approach the castle guards. Okay, here's our little firecracker. Not even coffee? No. I don't drink coffee personally, but I do drink tea. A lot of tea. Yeah, but we didn't have hot water. All our food, yeah, I know, I'm getting off topic here, but I haven't, like, told any of my chickadees, like, the full extent of this, because I always overthink about, like, posting things, but, yeah, for 74 hours, we had no electricity, no hot water. We still had running water, thankfully, and all of our food in the fridge and the freezer was gone. You know, there's no saving that. The first day, we put like some bags of ice in there, hoping, it'd tide us over because we didn't know we'd be out for so long. But no, all of our food and had to be thrown away. We still have canned food, so that's okay. But we couldn't cook. We couldn't cook. So I had to live on fast food and like sandwiches for 4 days. And let me tell you, that is that is so rough on your stomach. To only have fast food for 4 days for all 3 meals. But yeah, the no tea really got me. I'm like, I have no tea. I have no tea. I need my tea. So, thankfully, on the last day right before we got power back, one of my friends actually came and got me because I was literally going crazy, and they took me to a little like tea shop. It's like a coffee shop, but they make tea, and they got me a London Fog, and that tasted like the manna of the gods. I swear, that was like the best thing ever. Could be worse. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. That sucks so bad you couldn't even shower, or you'd have hypothermia. Like, we had water so we could still like wash off and everything, but not like a nice hot shower. So that was sucky. It could be worse. Yeah. I'm just belly aching, but it could have been a lot worse. There was like I said, people in the next county over that like lost their homes. They've lost their homes completely. They've lost their towns. So in that case, I was very lucky. So it was inconvenient, but we did understand that everybody else deserved to be treated first. So out of the 18,000 people that were out of power, we were in the last 100 that got our power back. But we understood. It was just, I was getting a little stir crazy without, my internet. And I couldn't charge my phone either. Nice, a tea shop, yeah. Yeah, I've only ever been there 3 times in like the, I don't know, 6 years it's been there. But it was so good. So good. Okay. Guys, you got me off topic. You got me off topic so bad. Oh no, I am so distracted. I'm sorry. We're gonna get back in the story now. There's my sob story for like the 5 people watching this. So let's dive back in and let's see our king light up these guards. What is this nonsense that I hear you all speak of? Sir Sigfrid did not run from the war. He is not a disgrace, for he is a valiant man. But you all should be ashamed of yourselves, spreading filth and false rumors instead of carrying out your duties. Your fellow soldiers are at war, and yet you stand here idly. Have some dignity and shame. I despise false rumors more than anything else. If I catch you slandering his name, or anyone else's within the castle, I shall send you to the stocks. Please forgive us, my lord. Then be on your way. The castle guards flee in all directions as they resume their scout duties. From behind, I hear the knight laugh, which shocks me, for I've never heard such a sound from his lips. Why do you laugh, Sir Sigfrid? I laugh, for I'm joyous. And I am joyous because I feel loved. To hear you stand up for me. I feel cherished whenever I'm by your side, for no one has ever protected me this way. You know, who would have thought that we would get like a good ending by stabbing him? The king's speech sounds like a teacher telling us to be quiet and we won't graduate if we keep talking. Memories came flooding. Yeah, about accurate. In the olden days, we would have been like, off with your head. But now we're just like, a little bit of scolding and warning. Do you guys want detention? You will get detention. I find it particular that I'm not a knight who protects his lord. Rather, you're a king who protects his knight. You're wrong, Sir Siegfried. I do not protect my knight, for I protect my love. I graze my hand across King Siegfried's cheek. How it pleases my soul to see your merry face. You do not need to put a shield around your heart anymore. So smile more for me, for the land sings when you are happy. Yes, my lord. Back in the throne room, a messenger marches in with a grin on his face. Your Majesty! Do you bring me good news? Yes, my lord, I came to inform you we are victorious. I feel bad for when he finds out that we're giving the same love to 4 other dudes. I know, right? This is so weird. The Valric army has retreated. They have finally raised the white flag after a long and grueling days of battle. More so, the heavens seem to be on our sides because we only have a few casualties. That is indeed great news. We shall celebrate once the army returns back to the kingdom. I let out a sigh of relief. At least the kingdom of Ulric would not be posing a threat to us for a short while. Oh no. This is gonna be the bishop. Oh no. This is gonna be the bishop chapter, right? Because we've seen all the other chapters. What you say? Oh god, we're gonna get his bad ending. Look at that. Because we got a good ending for, him. We got a good ending for him. We got a bad ending and then a good ending. We're gonna get his bad ending. I kind of want to go back and see the bad ending for the other two too. But we're gonna get a bad ending. This has to be the bishops. Oh no. Oh no. This is not gonna be good. Okay, we've only been streaming for an hour and a half, so yeah, we got plenty of time to do this chapter. Phew, finally caught back up. Oh, awesome, I'm glad. Welcome back, Peridot. So, flirting with a knight literally saved the kingdom. Yeah, you know, that's the power of love. Honestly, the church doesn't burn. Hopefully the church doesn't burn down. I mean, wait. What could be the bad ending for the bishop? Because he's already a frail guy. What if he gets sick? What if that's what goes on? Because they keep saying it, you know, he's frail and... Uh-oh. Will the merchant arrest for fraud? I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna have to go back and look for bad endings after all this, I think. Let's see. How many... I think there's 8 endings? I think. So I'm guessing we have a good ending and a bad ending for each of the chapters. Maybe? I don't know. We'll just figure out. I think there's only 14 chapters, so we're right towards the end. Okay. Alright, let's dive in. See how bad this can unfold. We've had a merchant attacked by the kingdom. We had our knight die. My headphones keep getting like pulled on. It's driving me absolutely bonkers. But it's like wrapped around this other cord, so I can't do anything about it right now. Okay. I'll live. After the short war, there were peace throughout the land. On the streets, the people go about their days. How I thank the heavens for preventing a great tragedy. I doubt the kingdom of Valric will attack us again anytime soon. To receive some blessing for the land, I decide to go to the chapel. Even though I'm not strongly religious, I would at least like to get some prayers to keep my kingdom safe from evil. You know, and see our beloved bishop. We haven't seen him in a while. Oh, he's already blushing. Entering the chapel, I see the bishop behind the podium, though he appears somewhat different. Oh no, I was joking about him getting sick. Okay, I wasn't joking. I don't want that theory to be right. Oh no. He's gonna get sick. His face is flushed red as he breathes heavily. His brows furrow as if he's in pain. What is the matter, Lord Bishop? Ah, Your Majesty, all is well. But you do not look well. I feel slightly weak, that is all. As I take a step forward to approach the clergyman, he holds his hand out. Stop. Your Majesty, do not come any closer. Why do you stop me? I'm afraid I may have caught an illness. If you come near me, you might fall ill as well. Lord Bishop, I shall call in a physician. It is fine. Medicine has never helped me much. I shall be well, for I have the Lord above to aid me. No, not the bishop! Yeah, he's sick. He is. Is a window broken and he couldn't fix it, so he got sick? Oh no. If it is in his will, then he shall take my illness away from me. You should still see the physician. Perhaps if my illness persists, then I shall. How long have you been sick? You have had a frail body your entire life. You need to see the doctor right away, buddy. But for now, I feel fine aside for the throbbing pain in my head. I shall close the church doors, for I fear that any visitors might catch my illness. You should leave as well, Your Majesty. No, I shall stay by your side. If that is what His Majesty wishes. I watch as the bishop grips his staff tightly to hold himself up as he walks towards the door. I do not feel as though you're fine at all. You look very weak and frail. I wrap an arm around the clergyman to help him, but he pushes me away with all the strength that he can muster. Do not touch me, Your Majesty. You're more likely to catch my sickness the closer you are to me. A king should not fall ill. As you have said, if the Lord above has mercy on me, then I shall not fall ill under his watch. Must you use my words against me? Yes. Yes, will. Unfortunately, Lord Sparrow didn't vouch for you, so you're gonna die. What do you mean, me? What do you mean, me? Last time I checked, every one of our times, or almost every one of our times that we had to choose, I let you guys choose. I let you guys choose for most of them about which side we were gonna take, okay? So you guys are in this with me. You guys have part of the blame. The anime trope is somebody being outside for like 2 minutes, yet someone getting a terrible cold. Yeah. That is exactly... Okay, I almost dropped everything on the floor. That is exactly what this is. He was born sick. I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to be well. Okay, I'm just taking off my freaking headphones. I'm taking off my headphones because they're uncomfortable. I don't need to hear the music. Well, I'm fine. Don't bring me into it. I will bring you into it. You are part of this. You are part of this. Allow me to help you, Lord Bishop. So be it. If you wish to help me, then I ask for you to close the church doors. That I shall. As I close the door, I hear faint laughter behind me. It's an odd feeling. To think the day would come when the king is listening to my command. Then give me more requests, Lord Bishop, for I shall listen to whatever you have to say for today. Well then, I have but one request from you. And that is... I order you to leave the chapel, Your Majesty. I do not wish for the king to fall ill because of a man such as I. The people of the kingdom need you to be well. Let me take you to heaven before you actually go there. Oh, yes. Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog on the shrine of your lies. Tell me your sins and I will sharpen your knife. Yeah, I know that was horribly sung, but you know, copyright reasons. Yes, I will be listening to that song after the stream. Stop raising death flags. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Apparently the game will take pity on us and we'll get a good ending after this, okay? This is gonna be bad. But we don't need to leave him. I don't care what happens, but we don't need to leave him. Okay. Please, return to the castle for the people's sake. A sigh escapes from my lips as I give in to his persistence. No! No! Then I shall take my leave. No! No! Please, do call another clergyman or doctor to look after you. I shall. Like he says, like a liar? He's not going to. He's a glutton for punishment. He is not going to. He's going to lay here and suffer. We shouldn't leave him. Arson's Lullaby is an even better song, but good. I've never heard that one. I don't think I've heard that one. Okay, that is on my to listen to list. Arson's Lullaby. Yeah, give me all the like sad songs. Sad lovely songs. I need a bigger playlist. Even though there's doubt and worry within my heart, I'll leave the chapel. Back in the grand hall, I sit on my throne as I speak with the royal advisor about the state of the kingdom. We need to recruit more men into our army, my lord. The kingdom of Ulric might attack us again soon. You're right. Increase the wages for the soldiers so it will appeal to the common man to join the army. Yes, your majesty, that I shall. Hello, Skylar. Welcome in. Hello, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Just subscribed. Thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you for joining the nest. I hope you enjoy it here. I upload a new video every other day. We mainly do boys love, horror, yandere games, and we do one live stream a week, which is normally on a Wednesday. And I hope you enjoy it here. Welcome in, my little chickadee. I was listening to him and before stream. It's pretty good. Alo crying in the club. No. I wonder if there are some other ways to ensure the protection of the kingdom. Thank you for having me. You do deserve it, Skylar. I'm a little bit as well. I have some tendencies as well in that category, so yeah, it's okay. You're safe here, okay? All the chickadees better treat you right, or Daddy Bird's not gonna give them any like bird seed. So welcome in. You are loved here, okay? It's more really. It's not sad, but more angsty inspiring. Give me that angst. Give me that angst. I wonder if there are some other ways to ensure the protection of our kingdom. As I say this, I remember why I had gone to the chapel in the first place. To receive blessings for the land, and we got distracted by our sick boy. Since Bishop Luther is ill, I must request this from another clergyman. Call in the Pope to appear before me. The Pope? Why? To request him to bless our lands. He shall be suitable, for he is the most powerful clergyman, is he not? Well, the royal visor oddly turns quiet as he looks away from my gaze. What is the matter? Oh no. Oh no. I do not know if this is appropriate to say in front of the king. Speak. I will hear your thoughts. Well, I have been hearing rumors, but I'm unsure if this is the truth or false. The streets have been saying that the Pope has gone mad. Oh? How so? He has stated that the devil is in this kingdom to bring bad omens upon our lands. Oh. Oh. Okay, well. We haven't been giving them a lot of morale, so... Yeah, let's see. It's okay, Skylar. That's totally understandable. Everybody experiences things a little different, but it's okay. You're among friends here, okay? It, you are a lovely little chickadee, and everything's gonna be okay. Did they make our boy the Pope? Oh, never mind. Pope is dying. Oh no. No, our boy is not a pope, he's a bishop. Because our boy was sick, the king was like, we're gonna call in a different clergyman, and he was calling in the Pope. But apparently the Pope is gone crazy. So, I was like half thinking that they're gonna be like, oh, well, the Pope is unavailable at the moment because, you know, a clergyman died and he's over there. That's what I thought was gonna say. I wasn't expecting the Pope to go crazy. Oh, well, I didn't mean to click that. Come back here. Do you believe in those words, Your Majesty? If the devil himself were to appear before me, then I shall. But he does not, then I do not. As for me, I think it's blasphemous. How can the devil be here? But since the Pope has power, I fear he is influencing the clergymen under him to think the same. I fear that soon he might start accusing the innocent of being the devil himself. We shall wait until he takes action to apprehend him. For now, we shall watch what he shall do next. I think that's a wise decision, Your Majesty. It looks like I will not be requesting to see the Pope. Then I will call for an archbishop to bless our kingdom instead. After royal advisor leaves, I carry out my plans. The next day I head to the chapel, for I'm worried about Bishop Luther's well-being. Even though the entrance door is closed, I still enter the church. On most days, the bishop can be seen standing behind a podium, but today, he is nowhere in sight. Now slightly concerned, I search around the chapel for the clergyman, and then I see a man who lay flat on the floor next to one of the pews. Reverend Luther! I crouch down to check on his condition. Fortunately, he is conscious as his eyes remain open. Baby, you didn't call for help, did you? You didn't call for help at all. I thought a plague. Well, he has a very bad immune system. He's always been sickly. Damn, the merchant got beat up, the knight got killed in battle, and the bishop literally just caught a cold. Yeah. I don't know what the Stuart bad ending would have been. I kind of want to see all the bad endings after this, too. Your Majesty, what happened here, Lord Bishop? It seems I have fallen after my legs grew weak. I do not have the strength to get back up. Then I shall help you stand back on your feet. No, Your Majesty. Unlike yesterday, my illness grew worse. You might really catch it if you get close to me this time. And as I've said before, that does not matter. At this moment, all that is of importance is that you regain your strength. I wonder if we had more points with him if, like, when we first saw he was sick, if we would have, like, manhandled him out and drug him to the physician. Be like, no, bad clergyman, you're coming with me. Probably died from his injuries. I mean, yeah? I wonder if the Stuart ending is the king dying. Okay, that could be it, because we did get a bad ending in that one. But that was choice-wise. That wasn't, like, morale-wise. No. A king's well-being is more important, for he must not fall sick. But my heart will be ill if I do not aid you. Your Majesty. Look at the state you're in. Do you really wish for me to leave you be when you cannot even walk? Bishop Luther appears quite reluctant as he stares at me. Then I shall accept your help. Where can I put you down to rest? My bedchamber is not far from here. Then I shall bring you there. After picking up the sickly bishop in my arms, I go to his chamber to lay him on his bed. Have you seen a physician yet? No, I have not. I knew it! I knew you wouldn't! Then I shall leave for a bit to call for a physician to come and treat you right away. As I'm about to turn away, the clergyman grabs my wrist. Please do not leave, Your Majesty. Before, I feared that you would fall sick, but now I have a greater fear. I fear that my illness will take my life this time, for it is worse than I've ever felt before. I do not wish to be alone when the angels come to take me. I need someone by my side. I need you, Your Majesty. Understand, Lord Bishop. After hearing his plea, I return to stay by his side. Finally, you speak from your heart. Be more selfish and tell me about what you wish from me even more. It is odd to tell a servant of the Lord to be selfish. But you have my gratitude, Your Majesty. Though I do feel guilty for making you stay here with me when you have a kingdom to oversee. Do not feel guilt, for you are as important to me as my people. Oh, hell yeah! You're not wrong! Oh no. O'Helia's like, I mean, the only thing you can ask him at this point is if he wants to die a virgin. The bishop smiles weakly at me as he holds my hand. I thank the heavens that you are here, Your Majesty, for I do not have anyone else who would stay by my side, since my family does not care about me. My days have been so lonesome. But when you walked into my life, you filled the emptiness in my heart. Every meeting with you, every visit with you, they bring me so much joy, even though I don't show it on my face. Your words are more honest when you're ill, Lord Bishop. I wanted to tell you how I feel before I go to heaven. Lord Bishop, you will not die. Do not speak of such ill omen. It is not ill omen, for we'll be peaceful and joyous in heaven. I cannot wait to hear the angels sing. I beg of you, say no more. I do not wish for you to die here, Lord Bishop. Be strong. You will live. Unfortunately, he's not gonna live because we had low morale. If only there was a way to raise morale for the church. The clergyman stares at me for a while he ponders. I hear you. The king begged to me as something I did not think I'd ever hear. But since it's his majesty's wish, I shall stay strong. For a yet dying man, he's yapping. He wants to get all his words out, okay? But now I realize I will live on for you. I hold his hand tightly as I nod along to his words. All I can do is watch helplessly, for I can do nothing in this room that will help cure his illness. I pray that your sickness will disappear soon. I pray that all will be fine. I shall pray for the same. A roar can be heard as loud footsteps soon follow. Someone else inside the church? The Pope! Oh no! The bed's chamber door swings open as the Pope enters along with a future clergyman. What is the meaning of this? Your Holiness, what brings you here? The Pope stares at me, then shifts his gaze to Bishop Luther. I thought so. I received a message from the angels to come here, and I'm glad I did. The angels have told me that the devil resides in this chapel. What? And the devil is you, Bishop Luther. I do not understand. Your Holiness, I am but a man and a servant of the Lord. Lies! I know everything. I've heard that you fall sick easily, and I see that you're ill even now. How do you have a body weaker than a common man? 'Cause he was born sick. Well, that is because the devil's body cannot stand living on earth. That is blasphemy. Your Holiness, I am not the devil. No, the angels speak to me, and they are telling me that you are the enemy. This kingdom will fall unless you're dead. Hearing this, I no longer feel shocked by the accusation. My blood is now boiling with anger at this outrageous claims. That is enough, Your Holiness. Bishop Luther has done nothing wrong, for he possesses a weak body because of a misfortune. With a suspicion written across his face, the Pope glares at me. Your Majesty, why are you protecting the devil? Why have you lost your mind? Perhaps the devil is controlling you. I said enough of these blasphemous claims. But for Your Majesty to be visiting the small chapel, is it not odd unless you're working with the devil himself? What? Stop with this nonsense. I may visit whoever I wish. With his eyes glowing with madness, the Pope points his finger at Bishop Luther. We must kill the devil from hell that has been sent to us. The kingdom of Lavaria shall fall if the devil continues to live. Capture the devil at once. The archbishops then apprehend the sick bishop. What? Why are you all listening to the Pope? Because His Holiness speaks the truth. We must listen to him to protect our kingdom from the devil. The Pope has gone mad. Do not obey him, for I am the king. Listen to me. I order you to stay away from the bishop. You are the one who is mad, my lord. It is not right to protect the devil. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, take a little break to see what you guys are writing over here. You heard them say. I swear. Black, if you had an extra eyelashes, you were, back then, if you had extra eyelash, you were a devil. Yeah. He said you were seducted. He caught us. Yeah. Yes, we believe the devil is controlling you, for you have not been good to the clergy. We have no faith in you as our king any longer. We have only have faith in our Pope. What? Have I been neglecting the clergy? Yes, we have. Bishop Luther groans as he forced to stand as the archbishops apprehend him. Stop this at once. Let him rest. Yes, we shall let him rest back in hell. The Pope then takes out a knife from his robes. We shall kill the devil for the sake of peace in our kingdom. Oh no. As the Pope charges towards a bishop with his weapon, my feet move on their own as I step in between them. Oh no! The uprising achieved the bishop's bad ending. Instead of stabbing Bishop Luther, the knife went straight into my chest instead. I cough out blood from the pain. Your Majesty! Why'd you protect the devil, Your Majesty? You're really a pawn of the devil. No. That should have been me who was stabbed. Why did you have to come in between us, my lord? Please do not die. You have to live. I thought we were going to live together after I fought my illness. Hearing the bishop's voice shake hurts me more than the pain that was spreading through my body. Forgive me. I can no longer be in that future with you. Oh no, I thought you would kill the Pope. Apparently not. So, in the bad endings, we die until we get the good ending, so we can't progress. Yeah, that sounds right. That's actually kind of clever. Do you like anime? If so, which ones are your favorite? Oh yeah, I love anime. Oh my gosh. I love Black Butler. My Hero Academia. Dororo. Tokyo Revengers. That's just to name a couple of them. What anime do you like? Farewell, Your Majesty, for you're now free from the devil's clutches. From today onwards, there should be no more monarchs. The church will rule over the kingdom to protect the people from the devil. No, Bishop Luther is not the devil. Please, let him live. Your Majesty! The last thing I hear is the bishop's cries before I drop to the floor. Bad ending! We are doing so well this stream. Restart with a handicap. Let's do that again. Okay, so we still leave. We told him to call in help. Okay, so the Pope is still crazy. Okay, so this still happens. Trying to go slow to make sure we're not passing something different. I tried watching Death Note, but it got banned. Oh, it got banned overseas, huh? I'm an old enough otaku that I have I've had Death Note on like DVD sets for a very long time. I'm watching Horima right now. It's cute, but ain't no way these high schoolers found soulmates in high school. I haven't watched that one yet. I know what it looks like though. Hello Kitty, Himaro, Kirby, Powerpuff Girls, Jerome, Pokemon, Digimon. Okay. Yeah, I've watched My Hero Academia, Death Note, and Attack on Titans. I still haven't finished Attack on Titans. I made it to the last season, and then I got sidetracked. Okay. The funny thing is, I was actually reading a My Hero Academia fan fiction last night, and that's why I overslept today. Okay. While he is okay, hang on. Oh, wait, they grabbed him. Capture the devil at once. The other clergymen look at each other in confusion and back to the Pope. Well, what are you all waiting for? Apprehend the devil at once. But, Your Holiness, we do not think Bishop Luther is the devil. There are just those who are unfortunate enough to be born with a weak body. No, you're wrong. That is what the devil wants you to think to mislead you. As the Pope screams in madness, the Archbishop grabs his arm to stop him from moving erratically. Please stop, Your Holiness. There's no devil here. Let me go at once. Why are you siding with the devil? This kingdom shall now be in ruins. It's too late. The Pope is not going to listen to anyone. While he is distracted, I quickly rush outside to call the guards that roam the streets. After they apprehended the Pope, I ordered them to bring him out of the chapel at once. The guards did as they were told, and the screaming nuisance were no more. Yes. Finally, the trouble has been taken care of with haste. Alone again with the bishop, I stand by his side as I brush my hand across my forehead. There's no more trouble. Rest, Reverend Luther. Why did His Holiness think I'm the devil? The more I ponder, the more I wonder if that is the truth. Please do not get his words inside your head. You're not the devil. You're far from evil. When I look into your eyes, I can see through your soul. There's not an ounce of evil within you. You're right, Your Majesty. Perhaps the illness is causing me to worry more about strange things. So, what are you going to do with His Holiness? I shall banish him from the kingdom, for I do not wish to execute the servant of the Lord. Your mercy will be greatly appreciated, my lord. Can we promote him? Can we make him the Pope? Can we make Luther the Pope? That'd be fun. At least out in the forest, the Pope may spread his madness to the animals instead of my people. And I have been wondering, Bishop Luther, would you like to be the Pope in his stead? Yes! 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 We are on the same wavelength here. You didn't care enough about him to call the guards, but cared enough to literally jump in front of a knife with him. Make it make sense. I don't know. No, my lord. That is too much responsibility to bear. I'm not capable enough. Then I shall find someone else. The bishop then grabs the sleeves of my coat. But even if there's another pope who resides at the royal cathedral, I hope you will still visit the small chapel. Of course. May it rain, may it hail, may it be a storm. Nevertheless, I will always come to you. Now that there's something to look forward to. You shall fight your illness as quickly as you can, correct? I shall try, your majesty. Then I call the royal physician to check on the bishop. You know, for not having a sprite, for not having a full sprite and a look, this guy has gotten a lot of screen time. He has a lot of work to do in this game. He deserved a full sprite, okay? He has been busting his tail this entire playthrough. You know, except for when he was journeying to look for like a spring or something. We're about to get a good ending. Yeah, I think we are. Fortunately, it is just a cold. Since his body is already weak, he suffers from his illness worse than a common man would. After grinding some herbs and making Bishop Luther drink it, the physician leaves. Hopefully, the medicine will help him fight through this sickness. And I believe that he will, for the Bishop Luther is strong. I make sure to visit him over the passing days until he is recovered. Until finally, his sickness has been cured. One day, I go to the chapel to see how Bishop Luther fares. Now glowing with health, he stands behind the podium. How I miss the sight so. It brings me joy to finally see him in full health, for my heart feels weak when he is weak. Bishop Luther lifts his head when he notices my presence. You have come again, your majesty. For you visit the chapel often. I see the kings have nothing better to do. Oh, you being a little sassy. Is that really how you feel about me, Lord Bishop? I remember you speaking with joy when I agreed to stay by your side while you were sick. Illness makes you say strange things. Oh, do they? While I laugh, the bishop's face turns even more red. I'm surprised that you did not fall ill after taking care of me. The heavens must have blessed me. You were very fortunate. It is indeed a blessing that the king did not fall sick. But I have to say, I'm very grateful that you took care of me during my time of weakness, your majesty. Feels nice to be cared for. I will not be caring for you often, for I am no servant. I'm wary of that, your majesty. But if you are ever in grave sickness again, I'll always be by your side, watching over you. The bishop blushes for my words as he shyly looks away from me. Then I try to hold his hand, but he slaps it away before I can touch him. Can I not hold you? No, your majesty. But you are no longer in great sickness. Yes, but, when his majesty touches me, I feel ill. Do I carry a sickness? No. But you make me feel as though my heart is pounding out of my chest. Then I place my hand on the bishop's chest to feel his heartbeat. You're right. It does pound loudly for me. Your majesty, I warned you not to touch me. It is a shame that a king will not listen to orders. Your majesty. As Bishop Luther pouts, I let out a hearty laugh. I'm glad he's full of health again. We're right back to teasing him. They didn't want any simps. The Spanish flu was a cold. Colds can be deadly. Yeah, it can. Especially if you have like a compromised immune system. I'm glad he's better too, yeah. Cough my medicine back up. Yeah, it's just like, when you're really sick again, we'll come and take care of you. And then him instantly just go stand out in the rain. Next time it rains, just go stand out in the rain for a while going, His Majesty will be back and stay with me tomorrow. That's not what we meant. Okay, we are on chapter 14, which I think is the last one. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh no, not that button. Manual, no escape options. We're not quitting yet. I'm just being precautionary. Options, gallery. Okay, we're missing this one, so I'm guessing maybe that's one of the different endings. That has to be another ending, right? Or bad, I don't know. And then we're missing this one. And we're missing that. Oh, that's probably the bad ending for the merchant right there. Ah, we're on the final page. Ah. My goal is to get all the pictures, okay? And then he dies from standing in the rain for too long. Yeah. He dies before the king can even get there. And he's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? You were healthy yesterday. What happened? Yeah. Yeah. I hear the door to my bedchamber creak open. My heart pounds as I pry my eyes open. Could it be another assassination attempt? All of a sudden, I feel a heavy weight on top of me. I struggle with all my strength to get whatever it is off my body. As I manage to kick it away, I grab my sword before pointing it at the intruder. It's our little brother. Dude. A little, say something next time. Brother, it is I. Upon seeing my brother holding his hands out, I withdraw my sword. What brings you here, Prince Albert? I've come to wake you up, of course. Though I did not expect you to greet me by pointing a sword in my face. Brother. An intruder has once barged into my room in the midst of the night to kill me. So of course I'm on guard at all times. Oh, I was not aware. Forgive me. But you should clearly know that I'm no intruder. You snuck up on me whilst I slept. How would I know who have entered? I let out an annoyed sigh as I put away the sword. So why have you come to wake me up? Because I'm excited for today, dear brother. For what? You forgot even though you're the king? You must be a false king. Tell me the answer right away before I send you to the stocks. How cruel, even towards your own brother. Today is the Lavarius festival. Ah, seems I have to give a speech before the festival starts then. You're supposed to be joyous in time of the festival. Where's your smile? Prince Albert jumps on me before pulling on my cheeks. He literally killed the other brother assassination attempt. You should be careful. Prince Albert don't care. He's like, no, brother never hurt me. We're good. I will really send you to the stocks if you don't stop pulling on my cheeks. Fine, so be it. The personal attendant comes into my room in time to change my attire. Prince Albert, I'm about to change my clothes. And? Well, am I just picturing this boy just like laying on his belly, kicking his feet in the air, just ready to gossip? Do you wish to see your brother bare and naked? No. Then leave my chamber at once. Fine, I shall wait for you outside. You shall accompany me to the festival later, right, brother? Yes. I was waiting for him to say birthday. I mean, yeah. That would have fit in there nicely as well. To commence the festival, I go out to the balcony to give the people a speech. The Lavarius festival came to existence to give the kingdom a day filled with love and joy. It has been a tradition for centuries, and we have kept it since. Celebrating the festival is also to bless peace and prosperity to the land of the coming year. That is a very bright screen, okay? Why does it have to be solid white? Please. After saying all the things that need to be said in the speech, I went back to the hallway to meet up with Prince Albert. That was a long speech. It was a bore. Father's speeches lasted longer than mine. If I was a king, I would have begun with good morrow. After that, farewell all, and be done. That is all that needs to be said, since we always hear the same speech every year. A king needs to be proper. As we walk down the hall, Prince Albert turns his head in all directions. What might you be looking for, brother? Just wondering how this castle is quite empty when the servants should be walking around more often. Most are dismissed from their duties today to enjoy the festival. Is that so? It's a new rule I have made so the people can enjoy this merry event. Oh, that's so cool. Look at our king. He made a new rule so that the servants can like go enjoy. That's nice. So running on a skeleton crew just so everybody can like have a chance to enjoy themselves. Then it must be easy for the enemy to invade our kingdom on this very day. Don't jinx us. Boy, don't jinx us. Okay, we're about to get into it. I'm going to take a quick break to run to the bathroom. So everybody get ready because we are heading towards the final part because it's the last chapter, I think. So I'm sure everything is about to go down. But I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, so everybody else take the chance to go to the bathroom, get you a drink, get you a snacky, take your medicine if you need to, pet a pet, and I will be right back, alright? And we will see. Or assassins. No! Don't jinx us, Morrow! Don't jinx us, Morrow! I'll be right back, my dears. Alright, I'm back, all my little chickadees. Alright. Oh, hang on. A little wonky there. There we go, that's better. Boop. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Alright, we're heading towards the last bit. I wonder the festival, because it says, I know we're not even there yet, but it's saying that the festival, you can influence how much each love interest likes you based on the flower color. Oh, so then we get the ending for the different love interests. Okay. Okay. Red flower is +3 heart. Pink flower is +1 heart point. Yellow flower is +0. And white flower is -1. Alrighty, well that's lovely. Very lovely. Alrighty then. Alright. Alright, all my chickadees. I hope everybody is back. We're about to dive back in. Albert's just like, oh well, you know, let everybody go. Let everybody go enjoy themselves, and we're gonna get attacked by the enemy. Don't jinx us, child. My goodness. Oh, you're so ready for your workday to be over? Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Hopefully it's gonna be over soon for you. Thank you for popping in while you're at work. Hope you don't get in trouble. Then it must be easy for the kingdom to invade our kingdom on this very day. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Those with important positions like the palace guards are still on duty for half the day. Although, you sound as if you're planning a rebellion against me, brother. Not at all. I shake my head and smile as Prince Albert cackles. Well then, shall we go to the streets and enjoy the festival? We shall! Flowers can be seen across the kingdom to celebrate this day. The people bow when they see me before going on their merry way. Children run across the streets as laughter fills the air. Ow. Our kingdom's so happy! Truly, it is a nice day to be outside. Like the improper prince he is, Albert skips merrily. Have you thought about who you want to give the flowers to? Flowers? Have you forgotten? During the morning of the festival, you give flowers to those you were closest to. Of course, I have not forgotten. Then, from behind his back, Prince Albert takes out an orange flower before giving it to me. The orange flower that represents family. I appreciate the gift, but I do not have any flowers to give you, for I have not brought any yet. I'm aware. You're busy with your boring speech after all. That is why I've already prepared some flowers for you to give people. Am I not a thoughtful brother? Put a daisy in your brother's hair. Exactly. He just seems like a giant daisy. I could buy them myself, but there's no time. The sun is rising with haste. It's almost noon, and you cannot give out your flowers when other events start. Oh, so you choose one. Yeah, it looks like it. There is no such rule. Just give out your flowers quickly before noon, brother. Fine. I stare at the 4 different colored roses in my hand. Red represents love. Pink represents fondness. White represents loyalty. Yellow represents friendship. Who shall I give these to? Okay, we are saving here. Options. Save. Return. So maybe we could get multiple endings at once. I see the steward strolling along the street, so I approach him. Enjoying the festival? Plenty, my liege. I am thankful that those who work at the castle can enjoy this day thanks to your dismissal. But of course, everyone in the kingdom should be allowed to celebrate this very day. You're too kind, my liege. A blush rises to his cheeks as the steward suddenly becomes bashful. So, I have something to present to you. He gives us a red rose. Are we gonna get red roses from most all of them? From behind his back, the steward passes a red rose to me. Ha, the flower's red, just as I thought it would be. How did you know I would give you this color? For I know you love me so. Yes, I do. I also have a gift for you, my Lord Steward. Ah! Oh man, should we give him the love one first and get his ending first? I gotta save it for our boy, right? Fondness. I'm pleased to know you're fond of me, my liege. Even though I express my fondness to you often? Yes. Every time it is an exciting feeling for me. But, I hold this greed in my heart. Okay, wait a second. Him and the merchant's the highest. Sorry, I want to see the merchant first. Fondness. Oh, you agreed. And what is that? This is not enough. I wish for you to be even more fond of me. A smirk firms on my lips as I see the determination in his eyes. Then you should do your best to serve me well. Make me cherish you more. Yes, my liege. Okay, no yandere going on there. He's just gonna work harder. Definitely not loyalty. No. No. I think anybody, like, the knight would get the loyalty, I think. Then I will be on my way now, Lord Stewart. Yes! I see the merchant not far from where I stand, so I approach him. Merchant Gerard, are you not selling your goods today? No, your grace, for I wish to enjoy the festival. Though it would be a good chance, since festivals tend to earn me more money compared to other days. Do not think about money on such an occasion. Money is not always in my head, for it is you who is mostly what I think about, your grace. Then Merchant Gerard takes out a red rose before passing it to me. For you, your grace. Is this supposed to be red? Have you perhaps made a mistake? Not at all, for I cherish you so. I do think this red rose truly speaks to my feelings about you, your grace. Well, I have a rose for you as well. Love! We made a blush. I'm so joyous to see that the flower is red. To know that you cherish me as much as I do. It feels like finding a gold coin that has dropped on the ground. I feel very fortunate to receive this from you. May I boast to the others that I have received a red rose from the king? You may not. A shame. If I am known as the merchant whom the king has given a red rose to, many people will flock to me to buy my goods. Merchant Gerard, shall I take back my gift? I am beginning to regret giving it to you. I jest, your majesty. Please do not take it back. I swear to you I will treasure this flower forever. Until it wilts, that is. Then does that does mean forever, does it? Perhaps. Then I shall be on my way now, Merchant Gerard. The knight walks aimlessly along the street, so I approach him. How do you fare, Sir Sigfrid? Let's see. So, it's like to give us like extra points with him. I thought we only got 4 flowers, but I guess we can give out multiples? I'm joyous to celebrate the festival, my lord. No, don't! His other 4 boyfriends will kill him! true. It has been a while, for the Duke of Farman prevents his servants from leaving the castle on festival days. Walking around this very day, I'm so glad I no longer serve him but you. I'm glad you are my knight. As we are celebrating this day, I would like to pass a gift to you. The knight hands me a bright red rose, which I gladly accept. I can feel your love for me from this flower. It is only you whom I give this red rose to, my lord. And I have a gift for you as well. Loyalty. The white rose of loyalty. It brings me great joy to receive... Wait. That's a negative point. I'm just gonna give him a fondness point, because his points are low enough. Okay, he says the same thing, no matter what we do. Okay. Loyalty zoned. Yeah. But, like, in the guide it says it gives him negative point. So maybe we should just give him the friendship one. Yes, I find it suitable to give no other than... Okay, you liar. He says like a liar. Okay, we're going back to loyalty for that. Wait, you can have 4 boyfriends? Apparently. Apparently. Because he's been flirting with every one of these boys. And forever be your knight, I shall. But may I ask, if you only see me as a follower, my lord? You are my treasured follower. One whom I have faith in more than most in this kingdom. I see. A sigh escapes his lips. Why'd you ask such a thing? No reason, my lord. There's nothing. Then I'll be on my way now, Sir Sigfrid. And my baby boy! I approach the bishop as I see him roam the streets. Ah, Lord Bishop. Enjoying the festival? Yes. This is one of the very few festivals that I celebrate. And why is that? The more people gather, the more illness there may be. But on such a joyous day such as this, perhaps the illness goes away. Who are you? A Chinese emperor of the Han Dynasty? Apparently. Are you talking about us having multiple boyfriends? We're the king. We can do what we want. If the Lord is merciful on our people. As for my other reason, most festivals come from pagan worship. But the Lavaris festival was born from one of our ancestors and their goodwill, so I allow myself to celebrate this day. It brings me great joy to see you out in the streets. The bishop then purses his lips and looks down at the ground. So, I thought I might as well join the flower gifting event. Thus, I got a gift for you, Your Majesty. Nah, he's just a cheater. From inside his rose, the clergyman passes a red rose to me. I see that you love me, Lord. I see that you love me, Lord Bishop. I brought the first flower that I saw to give you, Your Majesty. I do not know what these colors meant. Your blush says elsewise. I do not believe you. I too have a flower for you. Sorry, baby, we're going for the merchant this time. You see me as your friend, Your Majesty. See? See? You do understand the colors, you liar. I do, and a treasured friend is that. I see. The bishop shyly holds the flower against his chest. I treasure you as well, Your Majesty. As a friend, of course. Good to know. Then I'll be on my way now, Reverend Luther. By the time I gave up my flowers, Prince Albert was nowhere in sight. Guess I shall roam the streets alone. While walking around, I see Lady Cecilia approach me along with her father. Your Majesty! Then she courtesies, and I give her hand a kiss. It's a delight to see you today, my lord. I can't have a lover that will die at 1 degree temperature change. I mean, you're not wrong, buddy. Why is he so smooth? I know, right? Hello, Herbert. Hi. Welcome in. Yeah, he is very smooth. Man, you should hear the merchant. The merchant is like the smoothest one in the game, I swear. How do you fare, Lady Cecilia? Very well, for I have listened to you and followed my heart. Now I'm to be wed soon. Fortunately, Father accepted this decision of mine. That is pleasant to hear. Yeah, because we sure as heck barking up the wrong tree when you were trying to get with us. Yes, hello. Hello to you. Hello to you too, Herbert. Welcome in. I keep hitting the wrong button. Stop it. Oh man, I am talented today. I mean, what else is he supposed to do? The king said no. Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to use his daughter to get leverage. And we shut that down very fast. Behind her, the Duke of Dregan avoids my gaze as he looks away. And my father wishes to say something to you too, my lord. What is it you want to say to me, Duke? The Duke of Dregan kneels on the ground all of a sudden. I beg for your forgiveness, your majesty. It was wrong of me to slander your name. I shall never do it again. Please, have mercy on me. I do not wish to be hated by you, my lord. You are forgiven. You've already repented by enduring your punishment at the stocks. Thank you for having mercy on me. How desperate. There's no wonder, for your position as Duke is at risk the more you upset me. AKA, please don't make me work 9 to 5 again. Yeah, he doesn't want to be demoted. Father would like to give you a gift, my lord. Yes, I do. You have my thanks for reminding me, Cecilia. Why is he giving us a rose? Why is this dude giving us a red rose of love? Why? I mean, I guess we are the king and we deserve and we need everybody's love, but while stumbling, the Duke takes out a flower before passing it to my hand. Then I stare at it in confusion. You and me both, buddy. Maybe he's a masochist? Maybe? You give me the red rose of love. While looking at the flower, the Duke's jaws drop. I've made a mistake! It was supposed to be the yellow rose of friendship to repair our bond. How could I make a blunder in front of the king? Okay. That makes me feel better. I did not know you loved me so. I shall accept your love, Duke. Follow your heart, Father. Wait, it is a mistake. Date the Duke? No. After talking to the Duke of Dragon and Lady Cecilia, part ways with them. There are many events taking place. What shall I go see? Ooh. Poetry, wine, beauty, tomato, and singing. Where will our boys be? I think the knight would be at the poetry. The steward would be at the singing. I guess the clergyman would be at the tomato or the beauty, and the merchant would be at the wine. Those are my guesses. Now they are married after the wrong rose. No, thankfully not. The roses are just like to give to people on the stage to show your feelings toward them and your appreciation. And also for our love interest, the Duke is not a love interest, okay? But for our love interest, like the red rose represents love, and it was like 3 points, and the pink one represents fondness, and it was like a point. The yellow one represent friendship, and there was no points, and the white one represented loyalty, and there was -1 points. The Merchant Wander Beauty. Oh, you think he'd be at Beauty? I'm tired. It's been 2.5 hours. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The end is in sight. The end is in sight. We're so close. And then we can try to get the endings, like the other endings later, I think. Let's try Beauty. Oh! It's actually our boy here. Our clergyman. A group of people crowd to where the beauty tournament is being held. In the midst, I see Bishop Luther lurking about. Bishop Luther, are you perhaps joining the beauty tournament? I am not, for this event is for the beautiful maidens in our kingdom. Then are you here to watch? No, I'm here to judge. Since the people deemed me fair, they requested me to be the judge. I agreed to be one, though I had mixed feelings regarding the tournament. Why so? As the Holy Scriptures have said, outer appearance is not of importance because inner beauty is what matters most. Also, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What I find beautiful perhaps will not be beautiful to you, Your Majesty. Just how? Only I can see how beautiful you are, Lord Bishop. Lol, they indirectly called him gay. The tournament is about to begin, so I'll have to take my leave now. With a blush on his face, the bishop quickly leaves me. I decide to stay and watch as the clergyman observes the young maidens who have joined the tournament. I have made my decision. The fairest maiden in the kingdom is... The bishop's eye lands on me as we gaze at one another. He did it! He did it! The mad lad did it! His Majesty, King Ulric. The fairest maiden in the kingdom is King... Okay. The fairest maiden in the kingdom is King Ulric, but he is no maiden. Wait, it was a slip of the tongue? Allow me to say another name. As I watched the rattled bishop, I let out a hearty laugh. The king is in love with Luther. We're in love with all the boys. I underestimated you, Bishop. You truly want to meet God. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't like die of like embarrassment right then. Okay, we can go to multiples. Okay, hopefully we can go to all of them. Let's go to the wine tournament. Oh, we are wrong again. Oh my gosh. A group of knights cheer out loud as they gather around the table. Seeing Knight Siegfried in the mist, I walk towards him. Your Majesty, have you come to participate in the wine drinking tournament? No, I've come to watch.